and welcome back to the Healing Link. I'm Eileen O'Toole. Thanks for clicking in. It wasn't possible for me to be here last week, but that's all right. I'm here this week. We're going to start as we always do. We're going to take some Palo Santo from Florahana, and it's the oil of Palo Santo. And I'm going to put some on my hand, on the palm. I'm going to rub it together. I'm going to put it over my own head. And then I'm going to put it over today's image. And the image is of Bob Marley. Because today we're going to work the crown chakra. Today we're going to take a look at what is referred to as the cosmic dance and the availability for us to always remember that we can easily move into this lofty and humble state of being. First and foremost, of course, what we want to be able to do for ourselves is we want to get our body into both a receptive position. So if you're sitting or if you're lying down, kula bula. Sure, even if you're driving, this can be done. Keep your eyes open. Meditation does not have to be a closed eye thing. It just has to have an awareness. What we want to do is we want to sort of breathe into our belly for a moment or two. We want to inhale and we want to exhale. We want to inhale and we want to exhale. And then we want to use the power of our imagination to be able to visualize either roots coming from your feet or a column of light coming from their spinal cord through into the earth, down through the crust of the earth, through the hardness of the earth, further down into that great and eternal ball of fire that is the center of the earth, and then keep moving straight out the other side of the earth. We're going to push out to the other side of the earth until we are, in fact, in our galaxy, in our Milky Way. We are now in space. And see for a moment the space around you. See for a second the far distant galaxies, and see for a moment, if you can, a quick glimpse backwards to the earth upon which you just traveled from. Now, as you're breathing in, you are absorbing the sun, the starlight. And you're going to breathe in the starlight up through the column of light, and then bring it right back up through the earth's core, back up into your body, and now make it go shoot out to the top of your head. Let the head open up and make that column of light from your spine ascend to the sun. Bring it up to the sun, and as you get up there and you can feel that sunlight, then start to breathe that in, remembering at all times that we are an electrical being and we need sunlight. We need the power of the sun to charge and recharge our battery. We need to we need to discharge the excess and the energy that we're no longer we have used up. So we need to discharge it and we need to recharge it. And we pull it up from one side of the body, pull it down from the sun, and discharge it from the other side of the body. Let the left side release all of the spent energy. So you just breathe, and you get that visual. And now we begin. What we're going to do is we're going to move Bob so that his head is right here. We're going to remove our Canadian hockey pucks to the side. And we're going to consider what could be an intention to set for this day. the intention that I'm going to bring forth for us, because everything that we want to do in life, we do with purpose, right? So the intention that we want to have for the day, has to do with the nature of time and the nature of nature. Often we find ourselves missing out on the fact that if we neglect being present in nature, however we find it, wherever we are in the world, we do ourselves a disservice, because connecting with that which grows freely brings us back to our own true self, which grows freely. The other part of the crown information has to do with the nature of time. And time being a particular construct that's a human evolutionary idea, we have been conditioned to think of time as being finite and, quite frankly, not enough of it. And that creates stress, and stress creates illness. What we would like to do is to consider that, in fact, we believe that we have enough time, and we have enough energy for everything that needs to be done. Now, I'm going to read you a part of Eileen McCusick's book, The Electrical Body, the Electric Health. Electric Body, Electric Health. And this is her chapter 16, and it is on the crown. I'm going to read you 2 paragraphs, maybe 1. I'm going to read you the first paragraph. When our consciousness comes into balance all the way up at the crown, we really start to operate in a state of flow. We can hear the song of the universe ringing in our cells. At the crown center, we also move beyond our limited self, beyond the ego, and beyond the pain body, to experience our essential unity within all that is. We come into complete resonance with our own nature, which brings us into resonance with the collective field, the ether. Now, the collective field is what we are doing here as we are working remotely. I'm working on myself. I'm working with you. I have permission to work with myself. I have permission to work with all of us in the collective field. What I'd like us to do now is just relax and see what you can hear and feel. We're starting about 7 inches outside, above the crown. And the information that we're going to glean, right here, the information that we're going to glean is going to assist us in being able to recalibrate these areas and these thoughts in our head that tell us that we either have not enough time or that we're simply not connected to the nature around us. What you have to do as a participant is to breathe, exhale, whoosh it out of your body. Right there. Yeah, baby. So, in Ms. McCusick's book, she talks about very common ideas, like the idea that we would have storm clouds around our head. This is the pressure that we feel when we simply sense that we have no time. This is an incorrect, but it is just a fact of reality. It's a fact of reality. We get caught up. We get discombobulated with ourselves. We get under stress. And what we want to do right now, and what we are doing right now, is we're recalibrating this emotional frequency because the body wants to heal itself. The body wants to rise to its own highest frequency. We're a self-healing organism. The tuning fork interacts with our waves that come off of our body. Yo! With our electromagnetic waves that hold the information of our particular trauma. And when the waves hit the fork, the waves immediately adjust themselves. If they are condensed or constricted, you might hear a real high fizzy tone. If they are depleted, the sound might bottom out. And the fork's purpose is to simply give it a mirror, a self-reflection, a mirror of its true potential, of what it is, because we are, who we're waiting for, right? There's some information over the left eye that I'm receiving. It's a twinge. I feel better already. I'm just going to check with the pendulum. What do you think? Is that enough for the day? Okie dokie. Is there anything else that we need to be able to address? All right, folks, so understand that what we're working on right now is the pituitary gland. The pituitary gland is, this is the thing that really assists us in being able to make sense of the world. And that's all we're doing right now. We're assisting ourselves in making sense of it all. I want to thank you for coming in. And of course, we appreciate it if you would like, share, and subscribe. Gosh, I never thought I'd be saying that, but go on, do it, do it. We're going to just put this over our heads, over good Bob. I almost started singing Don't Worry, Be Happy, but that's the wrong Bob, isn't it? Oh, Jesus. Oh. Thank you very, very much. We really appreciate you coming in. Thanks for clicking in, and we'll see you soon again.